Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Man's Room. What are we talking about tonight, guys? Tonight, we are talking. What is the title? Don't speak your mind. Do not speak your mind in today's society. That's what they say. Do not speak your mind. Do not tell people how you really feel, because you might offend somebody. You might hurt somebody's feelings. So, keep all your opinions, your preferences, your thoughts to yourself unless you are in the forum to express yourself, where it is already agreed upon that we are here to have this conversation. Because even on your social media sites, on it when it says, how do you feel? What are you thinking? You might offend somebody. You ever just put a status up because you had maybe watched something or listened to something and it made you have an opinion. You agreed with something that somebody said, so you posted a comment about it. People saw it and went crazy. I remember when I just asked a simple question. Should men be able to defend themselves against women? I had over 100 comments of people like, no. Because, you got the people that are like, nah, hook off. Even women. If I hit a man, I expect to be hit back. But then you had them like, men are stronger than women. And you're not a real man if you don't walk away. So what if you can't walk away? Then you should run away. Well, what if you can't run away? You can always run away. Some women won't let you run away. They will stand in front of the door and block you. Am I supposed to be climbing out of windows? Am I supposed to be playing Spider-Man? These are the questions I'm asking them, and the only responses they were giving me is the same one. A real man would not do. A real man would find a way. A real man, because women don't hit. They're way weaker. I done seen women knock men out, like I said. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like, recently, Lil Boosie was speaking, and he said, if Lil Nas X has said, I will get on the stage at the awards or something like that and perform naked. And Boosie said, you do something like that, I would beat your ass. And everybody got on Boosie. Oh, you a homophobe, you gay bashing. He had to go on the Breakfast Club and a couple other a couple other platforms and say, no, I don't care if you straight or gay. If you do something like that in front of me, I'm going to beat your ass. Think about the children watching this. The children have to watch this. They still bash them. Oh, you gay bashing, you a homophobe. Is that man not entitled to his opinion? Is that man not entitled to feel the way he feel? They got mad at him because he said, if my baby girl turns out to be gay, I would still love her. I'm just not going to the wedding. That's still my baby girl. I'm just not going to the wedding because I don't support that. Is that man not allowed to have his opinion? Just like you support certain things and you think certain things are okay. You think everybody should have the freedom of choice. Why can that man not choose to be the way he wants to be? He's not bashing nobody. He's not saying I hate this type of person. He's just saying, listen, I can't get with it. And then he said, he said a couple other things, but listen, it's not even really about what he said. It's about the reactions to what he said. Why is it that people can't have their own opinions anymore? Why is it because I don't like something, I'm a phobic at the end, whatever it is? There was this other guy. No, we're not even going to dive into him yet. We're going to stay on Boosie for a minute. He was sitting on the Breakfast Club with a transgender. And So this one was a man that turned into a woman, wanted to be a woman. She can't turn into a woman. He wanted to be a woman. So he's sitting on it, and even he's saying, nah, Boosie's cool. He came up, we took a picture, we've been chopping it up. Like, I don't get that energy off him. He's like, I got nothing but love for y'all. He's like, my assistant's gay. He even went as far as saying they don't even steal. They so trustworthy. He's like, I could leave my money around, they gonna steal nothing. He went far with it, but his point being was, I am not homophobic. I am not gay bashing because I just don't rock with something. I just choose not to rock with that. You are who you are, but I don't need it in my face. When did that become a problem? They say this is America, freedom of speech, all this stuff. So when did it become a problem to have your preferences and want to rock and keep certain things around you in your personal life? If the man's not saying, if you're saying, I love these type of people, I just don't want to like kick it with them like that. How does that make you say they're drug addicts? I don't got no problem with them. I just don't want that around me. Or somebody that could just smoke cigarettes. I just don't want that around me. Since when has that been a problem? Somebody's a vegan. So y'all probably like, oh, those are things you can change. Those are okay. I can even say color. You can say, look, I ain't got no problem with white boys, but I just really don't like hanging with white boys. Or I don't got a problem with black people. I just prefer to hang with white people. Well, why? I mean, that's what I prefer. That's a preference. Which is also something you can change, but the other person on the receiving end can't change it. I don't know. I could probably think of some. I don't feel like it. You get what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, it is all right for you to have preferences. It is all right for you to be a certain way. Like, there was a kid on TikTok that had to make up a term for not liking what they call trans women. He said people were bashing him because he said, I'm not attracted to men that turn into women. They're still men to me. That's his personal opinion. He's allowed to have that personal opinion. He came up with a term, super straight. He said, I'm not just straight, I'm super straight. He said, I'm coining the phrase, super straight. And it was funny the way he said it, but they took his video down off of TikTok. They banned him from TikTok for making that video. They said he was homophobic. If you don't like trans women because they're women, you're homophobic. I did not understand that. But it was very entertaining to see the young man explain his reasoning behind it, why he felt he needed to do it, why he felt that he needed to create a whole new genre of people, because he said being straight is not enough. And if he said I'm super straight, then that means he's looking at these transgender as somewhat female still. He's just like, listen, I'm super straight. Like, I'm not gay. I don't mess with dudes. And I don't mess with trans dudes that think they're women, because to him, he said they're not women. And that is his personal opinion. Since when are we not allowed to have a personal opinion? Don't speak your mind. Cancel culture. They was canceling people for tweets they put out 10 years ago. They was canceling comedians for jokes they put out 10 years ago. Canceling them. This is supposed to be America, land of the free. Remember, freedom of speech. This is what America stands on. It's in the Constitution. So why every time you speak your mind, you get canceled? Your videos get taken down. Your comments get blocked. You ever type something? I went to type in my man's comments, and and they just misinterpreted what I said. I don't even remember what I said. He was saying something like, I'm gonna stay humble instead of stunt. And I'm like, nah, run them MFers over, something like that. Like, and Facebook hit me up like, you're going against our policy. I had to fight that. Y'all misunderstanding what I'm saying. But they really hit me up. I've gotten numerous notifications like, yo, your comment's been taken down. I ain't say nothing. I ain't call nobody nothing. Since when can I speak my goddamn mind? People ask questions. If I'm following you and I see it on the timeline and I feel like answering, I'm gonna answer it. But now Facebook hits you up and goes, "You're going against our rules and our policies. We're gonna have to take that down. Either you take it down or we're gonna do blah blah blah." I'm not taking it down. You take it down. You got an issue with something. I said you take it down because if I said it, I stand on it. And you have so many platforms where you can speak your mind. And they're censoring them. That even more and more and more. You got YouTube, but you can't put half the stuff on your YouTube because it gets demonetized if you put in the work to get your stuff monetized. And if you want some type of reimbursement for your effort, your time, and your energy for making your videos, if it does not follow their policies and guidelines, they take it down, which means that you just wasted all that time. So you got to go to other streaming services. But you're going to go to them other streaming services, and sooner or later, they're going to put them same prohibitions on those platforms, and you ain't going to be able to move the way you want to move. You're not going to be able to want to speak the way you want to speak. It seems like freedom of speech is becoming a punishable crime. Not necessarily punishable to where you feel like there's some type of physical consequence, but it could just be you wasting time, which is a financial consequence. So you're punishing me for speaking my mind. You may not be sending me to prison. You may not be coming over and killing me. You may not be beating us up in the street, but you are penalizing me for speaking my mind. Why can I not answer a comment freely if I'm not cursing? And even if I am cursing, the person's time, they have the ability to erase that comment. You can't post anything on my timeline without me seeing it and me approving it. You can post in my comments, but there is a button for that too in the settings. So if I don't want to hear people's free, open opinions, then why am I posting and asking questions on forums where there are options to comment? Again, Lil Boosie just said a preference of his. He said, I don't want that around me. He said, I don't got no problem with them, but I just don't want that stuff around me. And I was just saying to my girl, I said, I was going down my Insta timeline, and I seen somebody that I had worked with, that I was cool with, that I still talk to even though we don't work together. And he's straight gay. I seen something that said like unengaged or something like that because he was getting engaged but then decided not to or whatever. People call me homophobic sometimes. Why? Because I don't want that shit in front of me. And I said it straight to, I said, he ain't gonna get nobody a BJ in front of me, but I don't got no issue with him. And I said, you have met and heard of numerous people that are not straight that have been in my circle that I talk to, that I'm cool with. I don't got no problem with what you do. But just don't put it all in my face. Because I wasn't raised like that. And you have to respect people. You got to respect people and their boundaries. If you don't like certain things, I'm not going to put it all in your face. They put it all on TV. They say you have the option to change the channel. But I like some of the shows I'm watching. It seemed... Never mind. Anyway. So Boosie on Lil Nas X. We covered that. Super straight. Very entertaining. But they canceled that boy. I seen him on he was doing interviews and stuff about it because it was a serious topic. Why are you that community doesn't want to be bashed for the way they are, for the people they like, for their preferences. So why are you bashing the straight community because we don't see transgenders as real women? Y'all say we're not real men about a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't even want to hear it. Why are we not allowed to have personal opinions? If we're not bashing you, if somebody's not bashing you, if somebody's not saying, listen, I hate you, I don't like your community, y'all horrible, y'all are disgusting. If they're not bashing you, if they're just saying, listen, I like what I like. It's like you saying, I like women with blonde hair. And then somebody saying, oh, you're hair biased, you're hairophobic, you're black hairophobic. Red hair phobic. What about the people with black and red hair? Are we not allowed to have preferences? So they canceled the young man for saying, I'm super straight. Not only do I not mess with men, I don't mess with transgender. I don't know how they wanted to say it. I'm going to say it the way I want to. I don't mess with men that think they women. Because I like real women. That's what he said. So I am super straight. I like real women. Super straight. And there should be nothing wrong with that if that's what that man wants to do. If that man decides, listen, this is my preference. This is what I want to deal with in my life. This is what I want to bring into my life. This is the type of energy that I want in my life. If you don't like athletic women, your preference. If you don't like fat women, your preference. If you don't like women with small breasts, your preference. There should be nothing wrong. They say you're shallow. Whatever. My preference should be my preference. It should not be a problem that is my preference. Am I offending you? Why am I offending you? Do you like me? Are you trying to get with me so you're offended that I don't like what you're doing or I'm not feeling how it is? If you don't like it, I said a few things that you could change. Change it. You want to be around. You want to be with me so bad. Change it. If you're not interested in me, why do you care how I feel or how I look at this topic? Why does that matter to you? That should not matter to you at all. You should not care the least. You should not care the littlest bit. It makes no sense. Stupidity. I don't like dealing with stupid people. I don't like dealing with people that talk like slow about shit. My mind's 100 miles and running. My preference, I speak my mind on it. I look at people sometimes and be like, what are you talking about? No, like, Brick, what are you talking about? Like, what the hell are you talking about? Because I speak my mind. When they tell me not to, I do it anyway. Why? Because I'm going to tell you what's going on with me. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. If it's important. If I need to. If it's not affecting me, I'm not going to really speak on it because what you do, if it's not affecting me, I could care less. But I'm going to speak on it because I'm going to speak my mind because I'm a grown man and a grown man should be able to stand on what he likes and what he doesn't like. You're allowed to have preferences. You're allowed to speak on them. You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to have your own opinions. You don't gotta follow these new waves. If you think a certain way, and you know you're not harming nobody, you're not hurting nobody, you're not out trying to hurt anybody's heart, hurt anybody physically, then the way you're thinking, there should be nothing wrong with it. What you like and what you don't like, there should be nothing wrong with it if you're not hurting the people that you don't like or the people that have things that you don't like, qualities you don't like. If you're not hurting anybody, there should be nothing wrong with you having your own personal opinion. There should be nothing wrong with you having preferences. There should be nothing wrong with you speaking your mind without worrying about consequences and fear of being hurt for your own opinion. Again, it's different if you're harming other people. But if it's just your opinion, you're on your platform. If you don't like it, don't come on the platform. It's kind of simple. If you don't like The Cosby Show, you're not gonna turn and watch The Cosby Show and then be mad at CBS or NBC and say, why y'all playing The Cosby Show? I'm talking about before. Now you make up some reason. He does this, he did that, he went to jail for this or whatever. All right, so let me do a different show. Martin, say you, because you're not gonna say Martin did anything. Martin really ain't do nothing besides chase Gina around a little bit, harass her a little bit. I love you. He got a little confused. I heard he was just a little confused, which I could see. Think about it. If you working with somebody every day on a regular basis, and she's your girlfriend all the time, and y'all doing scenes together, it might start messing with your mental after a couple years. I don't know. Haven't been in that situation, but. If you say you turn to the Martin show, if you don't like it, you're just gonna change the channel. Why is it that we want to cancel people because they have their own personal opinion? You go, oh, because they have other followers, and you have a responsibility to say. If you have a large platform, you have a responsibility to say things that are gonna help people, and not why. Did I have it in the beginning when I didn't have no followers? So because after I put in all this work to get followers that like the way I talk, like my opinion, like what I'm saying, I'm supposed to change it because it got bigger? I'm supposed to not. No, there are other platforms for that. If you need that, go to those platforms. It is very simple. If people need that, have them go to their platform. You cannot walk around expecting everybody to change their thoughts and their opinions to make you comfortable. They don't owe you nothing. You don't have the right to walk around and make people feel as if they need to appease you all the time. Don't hurt my feelings. What you said was insensitive. So go sit your ass down somewhere else. Go somewhere else. It's kind of simple, guys. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta watch it. You don't gotta listen to it. It's that simple. Turn your damn head. When a scene comes up that I don't want to see, I turn my head. I go, I don't want to see this shit. Sometimes it frustrates me. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna go on YouTube. I'm not gonna go on Instagram. I'm not gonna go on Facebook and get mad at what people say on there. Because on those platforms, you definitely choose. You gotta put that person's name in. Go click on the thumbnail you want to see. Watch the video. Oh, what he said was crazy. You ain't have to click on that goddamn video. You knew what he was gonna say. You know what he be talking about. Why the hell did you click on that thumbnail? Why the hell was you on his platform? Get off his damn platform. Go to the sugar-coated candy platform that you need. Go to the platform that makes you feel good about yourself. Go to the platform where they stroke. It's okay that you're overweight, girl. Love yourself. Brother, it's okay that you big. Brother, it's okay that you broke, brother. You'll find you a woman to love you for you. Listen, if that's the platform you need, go to that platform. But you can't be mad at people for having preferences. You can't walk around and allow people to be mad at you because you got preferences and you want to speak your mind and you want to have certain things a certain way around you. That should be your decision. And again, sometimes when you're watching TV, something might pop up you don't like, you turn your head. It gets annoying after a while, but that's television. We're talking about YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. If you don't like something somebody's saying, get your ass off their platform. Don't type, for example, don't type in Kevin Samuels and get mad that he talks to people the way he talks to people. When he was talking to the men like that, y'all wasn't mad. He talking to the women, a lot of women mad. I don't want to hear it. Don't go to the platform. It's very simple. Very simple. Speak your mind. It's your mind. You are a individual. I speak my mind because I'm a leader, not a follower. I didn't join gangs, I started them. I didn't follow people, people followed me. So I speak my mind because I'm not here to run with a pack. I'm not here to make everybody happy. I'm not here to not hurt people's feelings. You know what they say? Yo, feelings. Yo, feelings. That's how I be feeling sometimes. My daughter gave me this test that tells you your type of personality. And it said I was ideologist or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ideologician. I don't know, something like that. But it was saying that I was ideal. It was saying that the way I think, I rationalize things. I'm not thinking off emotions. I'm not getting emotional. You're not getting me out of my frame. There was a time you could make me mad and I would spaz out and hook off on you. Now if I hook you off on you, I done thought about it. I done thought about going to jail. I done thought about hurting my hand. I done thought about how you gonna react. I done thought about everything. And I still might hook. Listen, but I thought about it. It wasn't emotional. I'm not reacting off of emotion. Speak my mind. Speak your mind. It's okay. Don't let them shame you. Okay? I'll see you next Tuesday. I think I'm gonna have somebody come on. Have somebody come on. We're gonna chop it up. And again, another beautiful men's room. We out. Have a great night, guys.